What's up? It's Iceman hooking you guys up with an ice cold video, and today guys I'm bringing you another gameplay from the Titanfall beta, and if I'm not mistaken I'm pretty sure this is a flawless gameplay. Something happened to the end of the recording and it didn't record the final scoreboard, but I mean from what I've watched I don't really see me die, so I don't know. But I'm not really here for the gameplay. I'm more here for the topic at hand. And what I want to talk about to you guys is a couple things, but I want to go ahead and get into the first thing I want to talk about, and that is the title of this video, and that is, what would you like to see me play? And is that Ghost? Would you like to see me continue on Ghost until Titanfall comes out, or would you like to see me play older CODs until Titanfall comes out? Because I'm pretty sure once Titanfall comes out, that is going to be my go-to game until at least September when Destiny comes out, because you guys think I'm kidding when I say Destiny's going to take over my life. I hope you guys did enjoy that DayZ montage. I know it wasn't like the best quality. I'm still working on, figuring out my render settings when it comes to Sony Vegas. I spent the first 6 months of my time on YouTube using Windows Movie Maker, and then when I upgraded my computer, I got Sony Vegas, and I went all out and got that. And I really like Sony Vegas. I'm still learning. I've looked up some tutorials, but honestly, I can never get the quality to look like the original video, and I'm going to have to maybe hit up some people that, use Sony Vegas to kind of, give me some tips on what they're using, because I watch other guys' videos that I know use Sony Vegas, and they look great. The quality is excellent, and, granted this video might look good, but when I'm talking about, quality on DayZ, there were times where it got a little pixelated, and I rendered it so many times, but in the same areas it got pixelated, so I don't know if it had something to do with the bit rate of the video or what going through rendering, but I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'll do everything I can to maybe even get a better capture program for my PC, because I use XSplit, but I'm pretty sure that's not the best one to record PC games with. But anyway, back on the topic I was talking about is the other day, I was playing Ghost, and I got really tired of the game, and the guy saw my, little rant on hardcore being ruined and so on. So I went back and played Black Ops 2, and honestly I had a blast. Even when I died, I was still laughing it off. Now I'm not saying Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty, don't get me wrong, my favorite one's always going to be COD 4. But basically the thing Black Ops 2 had was the fun factor. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I always say. I said the same thing about Modern Warfare 3 versus Black Ops 1. Was that fun factor. And I hate that history repeats itself, because I really had a lot of faith in Ghost. A lot of faith, you know what I mean? But honestly, when it comes to, I'll just go ahead and, I had a conversation with Fist on Twitter earlier today, and he was talking about, next-gen gaming and what it should be, and Titanfall was one of the subjects he brought up. And I hit him up and I was like, honestly after playing Titanfall, Ghost feels kind of 2D. And what I meant by that was the maps. And he said something along the lines of, so you take graphics over experience, something like that. And I responded, no, I'll take experience over graphics any day. Because, I grew up, I started on Sega. I didn't start on old Nintendos. I started on the Sega. And even then, looking back at Sega, you're like, Jesus Christ, how did I play that? But you realize, back then, it was fun regardless of what the graphics were. And, I'm still at the same level. Now, graphics are a plus, don't get me wrong. That's one of the things that should come with next gen, are good graphics. But the main thing I'm looking for when I get into a game is a fun experience to separate itself from others. And we're talking about, the whole, limitations and everything. As I was basically saying, after playing Titanfall, going back to Call of Duty Ghost, you feel limited. And he was saying, do you feel that COD 4 was less limited than Call of Duty Ghost? And my main response to that was, Call of Duty 4, for one, was, came out in 2007, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure. I got it a couple months after it came out, because I got it when I first got my 360, and it had already, been out for a while. I got it January after. But anyway, here's what Call of Duty 4 brought to the table. Call of Duty 4 brought new things like, the perk creation and all this stuff that you really hadn't seen many games put into their games. So, therefore adding that next-gen experience that, everybody's looking for when it comes to new consoles. Now look how many years it took to get to that Call of Duty 4. You see what I'm getting at? So, the fact that when you played Call of Duty 4, and then you went back, and you played other games, those other games felt limited. And that is the same feeling you get after playing Titanfall and going back to Call of Duty. You see what I'm getting at? So, honestly, Does Titanfall give you the next gen experience? Yeah, I'd say it gives you somewhat of the next gen experience, but the fact is it gives you that new taste of something fresh. Titanfall has more freedom when it comes to maps, to where Call of Duty Ghosts has more freedom when it comes to characters, from what I've seen. Now, I've only played the beta of Titanfall. I haven't played the actual game, so I can't really say the freedom of class creation that's in Titanfall is comparable to Ghost, because I don't know. I've only been able to use like 2 things from each category. So it's not really fair for me to compare those just yet. But what I'm saying is the fact that the beta of Titanfall could make the actual game of Ghost feel very stale and limited goes to show that Titanfall did something right. And that is what matters, and that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to prove that they're doing something right. Now, are the graphics as great as can be? No, I'm sure they're not. But you also got to remember this. Last gen is still holding back current gen. Just like you'll look at Call of Duty, what was it? I think the first one for 360 was Call of Duty 2. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I got my 360 after COD 4 came out. But if you go look back at those old Call of Duty games, first ones, look at the graphics then compared to the graphics now. Look at the very first 360 Call of Duty compared to Ghost, probably one of the last 360 Call of Duties. Huge, huge, huge improvement, correct? And you see what I'm saying? So imagine the evolution current gen PS4 and Xbox One's going to make. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at these graphics now like, they're mediocre. But I guarantee you, in the future, the graphics of games are going to be insane. They're going to be insane. They're going to be ridiculously insane. It's not even going to be comparable to last gen. There's going to be no complaining. There's going to be no bitching about the next gen experience. Now, one of the main things that made Xbox 360 and PS3 stand out was the high definition. Those were the first high definition consoles, and honestly, that's the only thing that made everything stand out. But like I said, go back and look at COD 4. I mean, compared to Ghost, huge difference. You know what I'm saying? And COD 4 had phenomenal graphics when it came out, and people were praising the game, and now you go back and you're playing like, damn, I can't believe I enjoyed this. You see what I'm getting at? So that's just how I feel. If you guys want to see me go back to older games, that's cool. If you guys want to talk about Titanfall, that's cool. I just kind of wanted to talk about a few things today, bring you guys a video. And like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the Daisy video, little montage thing. That was just me and my brother having some fun. I kind of just wanted to showcase, what I've been doing lately. I've been playing a lot of Daisy on PC. Great game. If you guys have a PC that is, able to play that game, definitely looking to get in it. It's $30 for the alpha, for the standalone. There is the mod as well, which you have to have all the Arma packages or games or whatever. There's an Arma package you can get for $40, which I'm looking to get in soon because I want to get the mod as well. But the standalone version is great. Like I said, it is an alpha, so you're not getting the complete game. But for $30, you can't beat it. I've honestly got over, I think, 60 hours clocked in on DayZ, and I've had pure fun every single one of those hours. Even when I play solo, it's fun. It's pretty stressful though. I'm not gonna lie. When the opportunity of losing all your crap over a single shot is pretty insane. Now I know that sounds kind of lame, but I think that's the adrenaline it gives you. And it's funny because I was watching The Walking Dead. I was watching The Walking Dead the other day, and when Rick was in the I don't know if, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the most recent Walking Dead. I was watching the most recent Walking Dead, and when Rick is under the bed because the other guys are in the house, I'm like, man, I'm sitting there saying to, like, everybody in the room, that's how I feel when I'm playing fucking DayZ, man. When there's somebody in the area, I'm like, fuck, man, what do I do? Anyway, guys, here's the outro. I'm out. Peace.